guys hear this love? This is pure love. What's up, guys, and welcome to Halloween. Halloween is 31 tutorials in the month of October, which means a new video every day. You've now heard that 16 times. Today is a revamp of a very, very old look. I don't know if any of you guys were maybe around with me for this. I did this Unwrapped beauty back in December of 2014, and since I never did a tutorial on it, I thought I would redo it, but with a Halloween vibe. I mean, Halloween vibe. All product details will be listed down below. Let's do it. I already applied my foundation and brows, and so beginning we're just going to hop right into the contour. Contour out yo features with a contour powder of your proper shade. I use a very light, cool toned brown. Every time I say contour, I feel like I'm saying contour, but I'm not. Add a pop of blush and highlighter, and wow, Jordan, you're doing like so great in the shower to fully take off all your makeup every day. Great. Apply some primer to the lids, and we'll start sketching out our cut crease. I'm doing this with a black eyeshadow and a very small angled brush. A good spot to do this on your face is right underneath your eye socket bone. Make sure that the cut crease still shows when you look up with a relaxed face. That's the whole point of a cut crease. It's like above your actual crease. To start the top blend, I'm using the same old contour powder we used earlier and a small blending brush to work the colors up in layers. If you really want a super Halloween vibe, you could even do this in purples. Add down a large area of the color and then blend it outwards, and then add more and more, keeping it closer to that line. We're pretty much trying to make that line the darkest and have it blend out softly into our natural skin tone. Sharpen the line a bit with some of that black we used earlier, and it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect of a line yet, we'll fix it later. Candycorn is the vibe we are going with for this whole look, so the eyes are no different, obviously. Add a bright ass yellow all over the lid, packing it down as you go. Add orange in the outer corner. Again, I use patting motions to blend the colors together. With an even darker orange shadow, this is Morocco from Makeup Geek, one of my absolute favorites. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to finish off the wing shape and go back in with a little bit of black to now sharpen that last line. Smoke out the bottom just a little bit if you'd like. And with some liner, add in a thickle wing on your eyeballs. I like to first draw out my lines with a felt tip liner and then fill in. I find that to be the easiest. You can see I went pretty ham for the eyeliner. Shit, even went past my eyebrows. But hey, the eyes are intense. We gotta make the liner intense too, you know? One side didn't quite match the other one, and that's okay if it happens. Just use some black shadow to make the other side match. Coated my top and bottom lashes in some mascara and then popped on some of my favorite lashes. For the lips, I almost did black like I did in the first one, but man, this berry shade, I was just calling my name. I'm obsessed with yellow and these like berry tones. I filled those in, and I did want them a little vampier though, so I used that same liner to outline, overline them a bit, and to give a really nice ombre effect. And intensified my beauty mark. I can't do a beauty look without doing that, come on. Draw out the open unwrapped looking pieces on your skin in whichever fashion you'd like. I chose to have my face and chest just busting through the paper. For the exposed paper, the parts of the paper that we are tearing through, I wanted some to be rolled over and some just folded over a bit. Go with a variation with rips and spots to have them, because this would be extremely random. It wouldn't all look the same. Filling in the body of the look, I used some yellow water-activated body paint and stippled it with a sponge for a more textured effect. Water-activated paints do dry to the touch, and so if you're wearing this out, this is your best bet. Use a brush to get in those close-up areas your sponge just can't quite reach, and add some orange stippling around the entire piece. Fill in the ripped pieces with some white body paint. Wrapping paper is typically white on the other side, but you could also do this silver instead to say that you're an open candy wrapper. We already contoured the actual skin part of the face, but we gotta do it to the paper, so use some orange. Use this to darken around the shoulders and collarbones as well, because those too need dimension. Dipping back into that darker orange eyeshadow, we need to create the shadow underneath these pieces. They would cast their shadow downwards, and since the paper is yellow, we'll naturally use a shade on the rainbow that's darker than yellow. Especially because we're already adding like some brighter orange stippling all around the look. So I want to bring more orange into the whole look. When you're onto the natural skin, to show the paper casting a shadow onto that, use your same contour shade. Layer it though so it's extremely deep right up against the line of the paper. When you get to a really tight corner of the paper, like I'm doing on the chin, you want to add a lot of shadow into there because those two pieces of paper would be casting shadow in that same spot, so it'd be extra dark. Continue using that to then add some shadow onto the white paper to create movement into the shapes. The paper is shiny, so adding some brown around the edges gives the illusion that it's glossy. Well, it starts to give the illusion that it's glossy. We're not quite there yet. For these curled around pieces, you want to make sure that you show the top layer overlapping on top of the other one. To darken everything up, just add black eyeshadow blending into each one you put down. Just like we did for the cut crease, we blended that black right into that brown. So with any color you just put down, blend a little bit of black into it. With white cream paint, highlight the middles and lifted up edges of the ripped paper. Again, showing that the paper is glossy, this will make it look more curved and lifted at the edge. Candycorn made this look, so I'm using some black body paint to draw their outlines. It's just too bad that Candycorn tastes so fucking nasty, because they are quintessentially Halloween. That's like one of the candies you can think of. Nope. Now just fill the tips, just the tips, with white paint, the middle with orange, and the bottom with yellow. These two would cast the shadow downwards, so use that same orange and black shadows for under those, and the same contour powder and black under the ones that are on top of your skin. To make these look like they are actually popping off our body, deepen the sides just a tad because adding shadow to the sides will make it look curved. Candycorn have a bit of shine to them too, and using white body paint I draw a single line pretty much down the middle and tap the color out if it's a bit too intense. For the final touch on the paper, add a line right on top of the general highlight we did earlier. This white body paint will act as a glossy one. We had our normal highlight, now we have our glossy highlight. I popped on some yellow mini sclera contacts and a wig and you are done! Your one sexy ass unwrapped beauty. I mean, I guess you could use this for any occasion. Halloween, Christmas, birthday, anniversary if you're frisky, I don't know. I hope you enjoyed this look and please subscribe if you haven't already and use the hashtag Hanzaween so I can see your work. I love the fuck out of you guys and I'll see you tomorrow.